is about Johnny Depp rocking the world, gosh darn it. Fresh off the heels of playing Oprah Noodle Mantra in Freddy Krueger 6.
Johnny Depp had been acting for nearly a decade by 1993 with roles in 7 Hollywood films, but his first love was still music. Incredibly, acting was his day job, and rocking the stage was his passion.
I've got to be honest with you guys, I am so sick of this Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial thing that I could cut off my own finger and smash up my own kitchen. We all need a little bit more positivity in our daily viewing experience. So today we're looking at one of Johnny Depp's many musical projects. This is the life and times of
P gathered together in pursuit of music in the first months of 1993. Complementing John Christopher Depp II were band members Gibson Jerome Haynes, Sal Janko, and Bill Carter. Haynes is still the lead singer of the Butthole Surfers. Sal Janko acted with Johnny previously, and Bill Carter is a songwriter. Haynes lends his vocal cords as well as creating the album art, while Sal smashes cymbals. Bill and Johnny Depp both took turns on guitar and bass depending on the nature of the song at hand. While there are multiple guests on the record, the two most notorious are Flea of the Red Hot Chili Peppers and Steve Jones of Sex Pistols shreddage. Actors singing and playing instruments is rarely worth a listen, and the self-titled record P didn't stand a chance against the critics of the 90s, mainstream or underground. Released in November 21st, 1995, back when music still came out on Tuesdays. Do you guys remember that? P was met with catastrophic hatred and dismissal. But dusting the old vinyl sleeve off the old Spotify machine in 2022, there might be more to this record than originally thought or considered. In fact, P might just have been ahead of their time. The album takes a bit from Butthole Surfers, but crafts its own sonic identity with left-of-center sentimentality in the lyrics and some excellent guitar playing by Depp and Carter. And while Michael Stipe was the one and only song to get radio play, artistically, the back end of the record is the best crafted, with a crazy good closer entitled The Deal.
If this were one of my album reviews, I'd give P, the album, a solid 2.7 out of 5. But this is not an album review. This is about Johnny Depp rocking the world, gosh darn it. Heard that?
Jumping back before the album, the P Band kicked off their live career at the Austin Music Awards show of 1993, alerting the world of their existence, their life in the music world. Haynes was already signed to Capitol Records, and that, along with Johnny Depp's acting career, no doubt went a long way to making this long shot of a band get signed. Their touring days were infrequent and, like their album, not always well received. There were many bumps along the way for this rock band, and one terrible tragedy connected to the band. Their lead single, Michael Stipe, dropped more than REM frontman, as it speaks of Rivers Phoenix, Flea of the Red Hot Chili Peppers, in various anecdotal situations. And this is where the legend comes in. The terrible legend. The legend goes, in a bizarre twist of fate, on the night of October 30th, 1993, All Hallows Eve, the band, aided by Flea himself on bass, played the song Michael Stipe, while River Phoenix himself was convulsing on the sidewalk directly outside of the venue. As I tried to fact-check this tragic night, this awful event, I accidentally entered a dark and disgusting part of a rumor suggesting that the band, or more specifically, live bassist Flea, was directly to blame for what happened that night. That band barred Phoenix from joining them on stage, or that Flea actually gave him what would ultimately take his life on Halloween. Now, let me clarify right off the bat, I do not believe those rumors to be true. They are unsubstantiated. And from many of the witnesses that were there that night, it looks as if Flea did all that he could in the situation to the best of his ability. And God bless him. I hope that he does not feel guilty for what took place that night. And I really hope that he didn't play a guilty part in that tragedy. Johnny Depp would host performances of his band at the Viper Room whenever possible, but neither the band nor the single Michael Stipe could keep the radio's ear, and performances began dwindling at an alarming rate. The band did make one more run in 1997 before disbanding, as Johnny Depp took on writing, directing, and acting all at once with the film The Brave. Way better than this garbage called The Brave! All courtroom drama aside, Johnny Depp is still acting his butt off, while the other members of P have found a good life within their own structures, be it butthole surfing or otherwise.
And the self-titled album, simply called P? It's a decent enough alternative rock record from the 90s with almost no plays. If you like Butthole Surfers, Jane's Addiction, the Red Hot Chili Peppers, you'll probably find a lot to enjoy in this record. And remember, the last track on the album is a great place to start. So start at the end. Thank you. Johnny and Amber are both guilty